Top of the morning. Top of the morning. What's up? What's up? Top of the morning. How y'all doing? Everything's good. Celebration of life. We here another day. Celebrate it. Derek, what's up, man? Top of the morning, Derek. Salute to you, man. Salute to y'all. So, Lisa Ray, right? So Lisa Ray, damn near 60 years old, and she still think like a little child. So age don't equate wisdom. Lisa Ray has a net worth of $4 million. She got $4 million, and she said every man that she has to date, every man that dates her, he has to pay all her bills. He has to accommodate her. He, you know, and I looked it up. Is Lisa Ray married? Is Lisa Ray married? Is Lisa Ray married? Is Lisa Ray married? So Lisa not married. That's why. Ain't nobody gonna stick around for that. You have $4 million. You're a multi-millionaire. Yet you want me to pay all your bills? And and that's what she tell all the guys up front. She tell all the guys up front, you want to deal with me? You gotta pay all my bills. No, no wonder she's not married. She looks good, right? She's about to be 60 years old, and Lisa Ray is not married. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. Ain't she married with that mind frame? You ain't gonna meet no stable man with that mind frame. Ain't no stable man that's gonna stick around. I'm not sticking around for that shit. I'm gone. I'm saying, I pay all your bills. What? Like what happened to 50-50 in a relationship? So Lisa Ray is how all these new age women think. Even though Lisa Ray is close to 60 something, she still think like a new age women. That's why that dating scene is cooked. It's cooked if you're dating. Because a lot of females have that same standard. I want you to pay all my bills. And that means that you're not exclusive. Because what if somebody else comes and say, okay, I could pay your bills too? So guess what? She cheating on you now with somebody else. Who? So any female with that intention and that mind frame, I don't even want to deal with. Because I know you're looking for the highest person with the biggest account, the biggest money. So you're never going to be satisfied. Because once you find somebody that got more money than me, you're off to him. And once you find somebody that got more money than him, you're off to the next person. You're off to the next person. So Lisa Ray is playing a deadly game at that age, bro. Because what are you telling the young girls who look up to you? Because you're in the public eye. So a lot of females look up to Lisa Ray. So if Lisa Ray is saying, any man who deal with me, they gotta pay all my bills. All the young girls are gonna think that's the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like that's not natural, bro. That's why the dating scene is cooked. I'm good. Like if that's a if that's a the the average standard for a female, like off the gate, I gotta tell you, yeah, mama pay all your bills and I'm good, bro. I am straight. I am straight. Like that's not traditional. Traditional is finances, and that don't even come into the equation, bro. Like, let me get to know you. So what happened to getting to know a person? I know I'm old school. I get it. I'm old school. It is what it is. I'm old school. But what happened to getting to know a person? What? That's played out? What is just straight? Let me fly you out. Let me meet you on Instagram. Yeah, let me cash app you. Let me pay your bills. That's not game. That's not game. That's a simp. So Lisa Ray is actually looking for a simp. She ain't looking for no real man. Lisa Ray is not looking for no real man. She looking for a simp, and that's her advertisement she put out to the world. If no, no, if y'all didn't see the video, Lisa Ray put out an advertisement to all simps. Gotta pay my bills if you want to get between my legs. So she is actually propositioning herself to people with money who could pay her bills. That's what she's saying. You could sleep with me if you could pay my bills. Pay attention to what Lisa Ray is doing, man. She is a whore. She's not married. She's not married, bro. So she said, okay, since I ain't married, I still got this body. I'm close to 60, and she is a whore, man. Any man who could pay Lisa Ray bills could sleep with her. That's her advertisement to the world. Pay attention. So all the simps is gonna be in her DM. Yeah, Lisa Ray, I could pay your bills. I could pay your bills. Yeah, Lisa. Simping out, man. Messing the game up for all. Bro, she ain't gonna never meet a real man. She ain't gonna never meet a real man. Cause ain't no real man gonna uh gonna adhere to those demands. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no real man gonna stick around for those demands. So soon as I hear your demands, I'm out of there. I'm going, okay. I'm not the simp you're looking for. You are looking for a simp. I'm not that. So that's Lisa Ray in 2026. She's looking for any man who could pay her bills and who's willing to pay her bills. And a lot of y'all gonna do it. And that's why she is comfortable with over $4 million in her account and having men pay her bills and she keep her money. Females don't like to spend money. Y'all understand that? She has $4 million and she don't want to pay bills. She don't want to pay bills. She put the bills on y'all to pay her bills. And she got $4 million in her account. Over 4 million. That's Lisa Ray. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, bro. Like, man, listen, man. Listen, man. All females do that, man. Chris Rock said it best. If a female gotta reach for her pocketbook, her wallet, it dries up it dries up the box. You know, it's a so, and that's how all females are. They got a pocket full of money, a pocket full of money, but they still want you to pay all the bills and do it. Nah, bro, that ain't how it works. But the simps is messing up the game, cause the simps they don't know the game. The simps don't know the game, and the females know all the game, and the females is running game on the simps, man. Straight like that. And it always been that way. The simps been messing up the game since the 90s, since the 80s, since the 70s. They've been messing up the game for the real ones. So when I see Lisa Ray put out that advertisement that she's only dealing with men who could pay her bills, I'm like, come on, man. Y'all trolls getting y'all asses blocked. See? Y'all trolls getting blocked. Y'all better chill out. Y'all trolls better chill out, man. Yo, man, get your ass up out of here, bro. Get up out of here, bro. Some weird at, yo, bro. Some weirdos, bro. Weirdos, bro, in the comments, gang. Let me fix this real quick. Simps running wild out here, gang. They running wild, bro. They running wild, bro. I pay the. You said I never do it, but when I'm out with the group, I pay the check just because I want to. But ain't nothing, man. Nah, 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 nah. That's all good. You know what I'm saying? You know, no, it's all good. You around your group, your peers. But I'm talking about a relationship from the gate. The demands are, you gotta pay all my bills from the gate. Like she don't even want to get to know you. Like Lisa Ray is telling y'all, I don't want to get to know y'all. I just want y'all to pay my bills, as an exchange. So all you gotta tell Lisa Ray and women like Lisa Ray, they're whores, man. They're easy to sleep with if you got money and you a simp. But any man with money and is not a simp and who stands on morals is not gonna fall to those demands. It's like a prostitute. Lisa Ray is like a prostitute. It's that easy, man. Like I don't want that. So a lot of men is okay with that because they have no standards, bro. They don't, you know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of females are like that. And they remember they all got money, bro. The game is to have you spend yours, no matter what. Have you spend your money. Come on, man. Yo, West Oakland, California. What's up, man? Salute to y'all, man. What's up with y'all, man? Appreciate y'all for being in the building. Y'all trolls getting y'all self blocked. Isn't she? Yeah, she's Yo Gonzo. Yo Gonzo, sorry for responding to your comment a little late. I had to go back up and scroll up. But yeah, she's old, my guy. Lisa Ray. How old is Lisa Ray? Gonzo. Lisa Ray is 58 years old. So Lisa Ray, 58. 58. Not married. Does Lisa Ray have any kids? How many kids does Lisa Ray have? Lisa Ray has a so what? She was divorced. Man, dude, man. Yeah, so I guess she was divorced, but she has a daughter. She has a daughter. So what are you telling your daughter, Lisa Ray? What are you teaching your daughter? That any man that got money can sleep with you just because he could pay your bills? Them be the ones that's gonna harm you. So Lisa Ray is 58 years old. 58. 58. And still looking for simps. She need to go sit her old butt down somewhere. You close to a retirement home. Why are you out here trying to compete with these young girls? Same thing with Little Kim. Little Kim is the same way. Little Kim destroyed her image. Little Kim destroyed her features to keep up with the Nicki Minaj's, the Cardi B's. Little Kim destroyed herself, and she was beautiful at one point. Little Kim was so beautiful, but she destroyed herself, and she looked like Miss Piggy now. Little Kim is Miss Piggy. That's Lil Piggy. She destroyed herself, man. I looked at Little Kim as a beautiful, beautiful woman, as a beautiful woman back in the early, I say, 1999s to early 2000s, before the surgery, before all of that shit. Now she looked like the leprechaun. Yo, you see how she walk? It's like she got shorter. Like, what's going on here? It's like Little Kim is like 4'11", like a little mini leprechaun. That's what she looked like, a fucking leprechaun. Y'all see the memes they got on YouTube of Little Kim doing the leprechaun dance? Well, they put the leprechaun in the hood, that that leprechaun character, they put it right next to Little Kim, and you could see the similarities. That leprechaun character. Let me show y'all. Leprechaun movie. That Leprechaun character they put right next to Little Kim, man. Stop listening. Leprechaun in the Hood. Yo, they put that leprechaun right next to, yeah, this leprechaun here, bro. Yeah, I know that leprechaun. Uh, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, like that leprechaun. Damn, it, it went away. Hold up. Yeah, but the leprechaun from the leprechaun movies. Yo, bro, why it looked just like her? She looked like the fucking leprechaun now. Little Kim went from Little Piggy to the leprechaun man. Like what? Like, bro, surgery ain't for you. Like, you was better natural, Little Kim. Why you switch up? Now, ugh. Yeah, Little Kim was beautiful in the Crush on Me, the Crush on You video. Little Kim was beautiful there. Little Kim was beautiful in the Mob Deep video. Little Kim was beautiful in the Lighters Up video. You know what I'm saying? And the Lighters Up video, she was beautiful there too. But it starts to take a turn when Nicki Minaj and Little Kim was beefing. That's where she felt. And that's when surgeries got, popular. You know what I'm saying? Surgeries got real popular. And Little Kim was one of the pioneers for surgery. Nose, lips, her skin, um, her cheeks. She did her cheeks, her nose, her lips, her eyes probably, her breasts. She ain't had no breasts. She got that now. She ain't had no butt. She got that. Like, bro, she did everything. And all of that made her shorter. It made Little Kim shorter. Lil Kim looked like a leprechaun. She got short shit. Yo, bro. They destroyed themselves. You have to try to be in competition with someone else instead of being in competition with yourself. Exactly. But not even in competition with yourself. No, I just try to say, you are you're proud of who you are. You're content with who you are. You're not gonna switch who you are. You know, low self-esteem is when you do switch. You try to trim your ways. You seek surgery to get the approval of the world, surgery and this and that. When you're supposed to be like, this is me, take it or leave it. I'm not switching up. Like I said, Little Kim was beautiful before the surgeries. A lot of surgeries is botch surgeries. Like, these are quack doctors, who just here for the money. Come on, man. At the end of the day, females, bro, are from Venus and men are from Mars. So I could make a whole segment on women, bro. Women and how they think, bro, is totally different from us. It's not the same mind frame, bro. We are not on the same accord. We could get there, but you have to find that. And women will tell you from the gate, bro, I'm not for no traditional relationship. Lisa Ray is 50 something and she is not for traditional relation. They would tell you, bro, no matter how old it is. Just cause she old don't mean she got wisdom and she's smart. Lisa Ray is still a whore. She's whoring. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That is the traits of a whore, man. And then it goes back to the Destiny Child song. Can you pay my bills, telephone bills, my hot And maybe we can chill. I don't think you do. So you and me are through. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my... Come on, man. They throw it in your face, man. They throw it in your face. You gotta pay bills before you could. So they're looking for simps. Even back then, they were looking for a simp. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Then Beyonce had a new anthem. You gotta put a ring on it first to hit it. You know what I mean? Say if you like it, you better put a ring on it. So I gotta spend what, over $100,000 for a ring just to prove I like you? That's not natural to me, man. That's not natural to me. And the the average woman, they be at these college, these college games. They scouting out future prospects, future NBA players. They scout them out and they trap them up. They'll poke a hole in the condom, get yourself pregnant. Now you on child support for 18 years while she got you on child support for 18 years because you poked a hole in the condom, because you don't know the games these women play, because you ain't never been in the dating scene. You ain't never been in the dating world to understand how these women govern when they want to trap you. I done had that. They don't try to poke hole in the condom. They took my condom, put it in the freezer to freeze the sperm. Bro, they do all kind of stuff to men, bro. They did all kind of stuff to me, bro. I gotta understand, man. You know, that's why a lot of NBA players, they get caught out there. Nas was caught out there. Khalees caught Nas for what? How much, man? How much was Nas paying a month to Khalees? And now Khalees is with Bill Murray, yeah. Bill Murray's from the Ghostbusters. Khalees is dating him after she got Nas for how much she got Nas for? How much was Nas paying Khalees for child support? Man, Nas was paying 40 to 51,000 a month for child support. That's how much she got Nas for. 40 to 50,000 a month. That's Nas. That's Nas. So these women, bro, they out here. I'm telling you, man. Even the greatest of all. Even the greatest. Even what? You said King Solomon. He fell to a woman. Well, what is it? Adam, he fell to Eve. It goes back to Adam and Eve. These women been playing game on us because they think we stupid, man. Eddie Murphy, Khalees out here, Social Security. These Social Security, yo, bro, I guarantee she is in that man's will. When he die, I guarantee Khalees is getting his money. She is in that will somewhere. She is in that will somewhere. She is in that man's will. You best believe she's in his will. And she's going to get a good chunk of his money when he dies. So Khalees is in it for the end. How she caught Nas? She caught Nas for 18 years. Just like Kanye said, 18 years, 18 years on an... I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't with no broke. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Y'all gotta listen to these songs, man. Pay attention. Every song I sing pertains to females that's doing what they doing. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. They got their standards, bro. So if you broke, you gonna be dry. Your pipe gonna be dry. Now, if you got game, which you should have learned from the 90s before the social media, you'll weave that. But y'all don't got game, the social media, made y'all soft and susceptible to every female. The average man on social media, he's emotional. He's soft. He don't talk like this. Cause I stand on business and I tell a woman I ain't paying a goddamn thing. But the average man ain't gonna do that. They go, oh baby, I got you. Yeah, how much you need? That's the average man. I ain't gonna do that. I stand on business. I'm not paying nothing. You crazy, man? You better go in your pocketbook. Cause you know how was you surviving before me? How was Lisa Ray surviving before the man was paying all her bills? How was she surviving? How? She was right. She's very pretty. See, don't get caught up in looks, man. That's the looks that Nas was caught up in looks. Nas was caught up in Khalees is pretty. He was hitting Nas for 50,000 a month. Who cares about pretty, man? You know what I mean? Oh, she's very pretty. Who cares? And she owns a farm. Who cares? That farm was Nas child support money. Come on, man. What woman needs 50,000 a month, bro? What? A child needs 50,000 a month? A child can't live. Come on, bro. A child don't need that much money a month, bro. So where's 50,000 a month going? It's going to her greedy. Come on, man. It's a yo, bro. Y'all gotta, man. Y'all gotta get out of that. She's pretty, so I'm gonna just give it all. She's pretty, so I'm gonna just give in. She don't respect you for that. She respect me for standing on business. So that's why the money you give to her, she give to me. I'm gonna repeat that. See, I ain't want to bring that part in, but I got to. The money y'all simps give to her, she give to me because I know the game, and I take. Give me that. Pretty with 1,000 bodies, exactly, bro. 1,000 bodies, bro. And yo, Derek, you know what they call that, Derek? They call that, man. I'm going through my whole phase. I'm just going through my whole phase. I'm done with the whole phase. Nah, let me get married. Nah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. After your whole phase is done, now you want to shack up with me? And that old man, pretty with 1,000 bodies, man. 1,000 bodies, bro. They go through their whole phase, bro, and they sleep with any type of, I don't need that, bro. That's why I would never deal with a female in the entertainment business, in the music, the acting business, the any kind of business that deal with. I would not. They think it disappear after marriage, bro. Like, I'm asking you about your past, and I'm gonna find out about your past. I'm gonna find out, through the things I asked you. It ain't gonna disappear, bro. Like, nah, bro. So Lisa Ray, bro, is setting an example for a lot of females. A lot of females think like Lisa Ray. The dating scene is cooked, and somebody in the comments after I said Khalees got Nas for 50,000, somebody in the comments said she's pretty though. She's pretty. So that means that person in the comments would give in to a pretty woman with demands. Like, pay my bills. Give me this. Give me that. Where's the respect? What does she give you? What does she give you? A weak box? Half of the time they weak in the bedroom. Let's keep it 100. I gotta do all the work because I'm creative. I'm picking you up. I'm doing this. So I'm paying all this money. I'm paying all your bills just for you to lay on your back and do nothing. The box is trash. Like, bro, you don't listen, man. Bunch of simps, bro. It's a simp world. You feel me? It's a simp world. Please read my last comment. It's a simp world. A rose is one of the most beautiful flowers in the garden, but it still has thorns. Looks can be deceiving. 100%. Looks can be deceiving. 100%. And not only that, like I would add to that, a rotten apple. Come on, y'all. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up, please. If you're not a simp, if you stand on business, hit that like button one time. Now, if you a simp, you ain't gonna smash that like. You know what I mean? But if you ain't no simp, man, if you stand on what you stand on, smash that like button, man. Let me see that, man. Cause I know we don't got no simps in here. Hell no, man. We don't, nah, bro. Like at the end of the day, man, let's bring 50-50 to the table. Let's bring 50-50. But like I said, they want all these demands from us, right? They want everything from us. But the box is trash. The box is trash. Half of the time, like, bro, they don't know what they doing. They don't know what they doing. See, I'm a bedroom bully. I'm a bully in the bedroom. So if you don't know what you're doing, and I'm paying all these bills, I'm gonna ask myself, what am I here for? What am I here for? What are the incentives from you to me? Okay, I pay all your bills. Now what do I get? Do the guys ever ask the females that? Like when they agree to pay all their bills, do the simps ever ask the woman, what do I get? I wonder. Do the simps ever ask them? Do I get something? Well, come on, man. Other than this this weak ass box, different in Africa. Listen, man, it's simps all over the world, man. I don't want to hear that, man. It's simps all over the world, man. Even in Africa, man, they simping. They simping in Africa. They simping all over the place, man. Women knows man's weakness, man. They be in the gym, practicing, squatting. They be, working out their bodies to get the simps. They don't want no real man. That's why, you know what I mean? Now if you got a real woman, man, you lucky. Hold on to her tight. Because the average women out here, they into the head games. Lisa Ray shows you what 90% of the women are about. Lisa Ray is a multi-millionaire. But Lisa Ray said, if you want to deal with me, you got to pay all my bills. So she's taking all bids. She is never going to settle down with the first person who does it. So if you think you could pay Lisa Ray bills and y'all going to be exclusive, you're wrong. You're wrong. She just using you as a number. As, at this point, Lisa Ray she don't even see men as men. She see men walking ATM with legs. That's what she see men as. A fucking ATM with legs. God, man. Like, I ain't no ATM, man. You crazy, man? Yeah, what my gang said. Most dudes don't have. Bro, tell it, bro. They don't got that discipline, gang. They don't got that discipline, man. You really got to discipline yourself, bro. You got to be disciplined not to fall to them, bro. Because they in the gym. They getting their shit right. They doing the BBLs. They got the surgeries. They got this. They got that to get y'all. And then the clothes they make for the woman is getting tighter and more creative. Now they got stuff that they don't even gotta wear underwears, and you can see all of it. You can see the camel toe in 3D. Mwah! You know what I mean? You can see the big, the big peaches in 3D. Mwah! So you really gotta be careful what you're looking at. You could window shop. That's all about it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm a window shop. I mean, I'm sticking to the script, man, because I know she looking for a simp, and I ain't that. Because I'm gonna tell her what it is. I'm gonna tell her, yo, listen, man. I understand what it is, but I ain't with you. You know what I mean? You could find you could find him, and come back to me and give me his money and all that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause at the end of the day, bro, I stand on principles. And the females will respect what you stand on principles. They respect when you stand on something. Don't wear that. Take that off. Yo, man, what you made for dinner? Yo, go do this. Go do that. They respect that. They respect that. You put your foot down. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your foot down, man. Simp freakness will always be a weakness. Simp freakness will always be his. Oh my God, that's a bar. Simp freakness will always be his weakness. And then they know how to, and then females know how to put it on you. They'll charm the shit out you. They'll charm you, smile at you, bat those eyelashes at you, you know, uh, rub up on you. They know the games. They get it from their mama. They get it from their mama, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man, I ain't gonna be all these read my last comment stuff. This the last one, man. I ain't gonna be on all that read my comments every second. A sit mentality is it ain't tricking if you ain't Lil Wayne. That's Lil Wayne. I blame Lil Wayne too. I'm glad you Lil Wayne said it ain't tricking if you got it. Lil Wayne, I I I gotta put some of that blame on you too, bro. Cause the minute I read his comment, I thought of Lil Wayne. That bar came to my head immediately. Lil Wayne, it ain't tricking if you got it. So we gotta blame Lil Wayne too, man. I gotta blame Lil Weezy, man. Lil Weezy, man. What you doing out here, Weezy? You know what I mean? You been Sims too? It ain't tricking if you got it. What? We talking about, Lil Wayne? Talking about. So I gotta blame Lil Wayne too, y'all. For real, for real. You gotta blame Lil Wayne too. Right or wrong. We gotta blame Lil Wayne too. Lil Wayne told us it ain't tricking if you got it. So, we listen to Lil Wayne, so we start to trick. We start to trick till we ain't got it. Give them all. Yeah, what you want, ma? You want that Birkin bag? You want that Gucci bag? What you want? Them Prada shoes? And then another one, it said, we don't drive X5. We give it to our baby mamas. We give cars to our baby mamas. We don't drive, you know what I mean? So we was already setting them up, setting up the plays. It ain't tricking if you got it. That's what Lil Wayne said. When we rapping his bars and all this, man, you rapping that stuff, not knowing the modern woman nowadays, it's easy to with, man. You gotta do is just toss a couple dollars away, and you could get it between her legs. Unfortunately, what it used to be about having game, bro. You gotta have game. You gotta be woo and cool her. You gotta charm her. I'm still about the old school way, bro. I ain't about what's your IG. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro, how you could be outside talking to a female and what's your IG? Yeah, what? Who cares about social media? I want to be around you in the flesh. I don't want to, hey, yo, what's your IG, man? Forget all that, man. That new age stuff, man. Can you cook? Do you clean? Do you wash yourself up? How's you, come on, man. That's just, because I need to know the real stuff, man. Because I ain't trying to deal with no dirty chick, bro. Because a lot of these females don't even wash themselves up properly, bro. Ask yourself that, man. Y'all running around here simping. Real men stand on principles, man. They're going to respect it more, please. Stand on principles. They're going to respect it. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna respect your principles, man. Stand on it. Stand on that, man. But y'all don't stand on nothing. Excuse me. So we got the likes is going up. So obviously we don't deal with simps in here. The likes is going up. There's no simps in here. That's what's up, man. The Simpsons belongs on. The Simps belong on the Simpsons. That's a TV show. This is real life. This ain't no simp action. This is real life here. So there's no simps here. That's some bro, man. Like I respect a woman, who knows how to, you know, who is a woman of many tasks. She is a virtuous woman. Now let's look up the word virtuous. That's the kind of woman I want. Definition of virtuous. So the definition of virtuous is having or showing high moral standards. So she got to have high standards. You know what I'm saying? But not the standards of the you got to pay my bills. No, no, not that standards. No. The standards of a good man. You know what I'm saying? And she considered herself virtuous because she neither drank or smoked. Or she considered herself virtuous because she know how to get her own money, not a man's money. She considered herself virtuous because she know how to prepare dinner for her man. She considered herself virtuous because she know how to sew. She know how to make money online by, creating different avenues of money for herself. That is a virtuous woman. High standards. It's very rare to find out here. It's very rare to find a virtuous woman like this. Very rare. So I will not settle for anything. I will not. I'm looking for that virtuous woman. You know what I'm saying? So am I wrong for that? No. Because I get to keep my money. I get to keep my peace of mind. I get to keep my sanity. Because when I didn't find that virtuous woman and I was dealing with nothing but nothing women in my life, I went through all the headache. I went through all the pain. You know, some of them was very abusive, man. Like, yo, bro, like a lot of men don't tell the stories of being abused by women, but I would tell mine. I was abused, bro. A lot of men been abused, but they're ashamed to talk about it, bro, because we don't want to hit them back. But they very aggressive, bro. Hit with a baseball bat. I've been stabbed in my hand, you know, all kind of stuff, bro. Throwing my clothes out the window, all kind of stuff, bro. A lot of men go through it, but they too ashamed to talk about it. If you've been a player, if you've been dealing with women your whole life, bro, you've been through a lot of stuff that I'm talking about, bro. Now, if you ain't been, now, come on, man. If you ain't jump off the porch, then good for you. But if you've been out here in the field, you're gonna go through all of that. You're gonna go through getting shot in your ass, by the doctor. You go to the doctor to get the shot in your butt. Now, why do you get the shot in your butt? Because you got burned. So we all been burnt. All went to the doctor to get the shot in the butt, heal up, learn from that, become smarter from that. You know what I'm saying? Learn that females are burning out here. So all players went through that. We all went through everything. So we really gotta, you know what I'm saying? So when you see Lisa Ray and all them try to do that, man, I went straight to her network. I'm like, Lisa Ray says they gotta pay her bills. I'm like, yo, what's her network? I went and Lisa Ray got over $4 million. You got over $4 million and you don't want to pay your bills? So how was you paying it before I came? Like, I would have asked her that. I'm like, pay your bills? How was you paying these Now you want to throw it all on me? How was you paying it before you met me? How? Uh, Obviously you was. You was paying it before you met me, right? Well, keep doing that. Keep doing that. You know what I mean? You want to throw that on me? Like, bro, I got my own. I got my own bills to pay. Now you want to throw all your bills on me? Here, take this. How was you paying it before you met me? Then that's what you need to keep doing, baby girl, Lisa Ray. That's what you need to keep doing. How was you living in this nice house before you met me? Then you maintain that upkeep. Why are you using me? Like, why me? Like, come on, man. These are real questions that need to be answered. That's that's what you ask them. How was you paying your bills before you met me? See what they say. Ask them that. I'm talking to y'all simps, man. This whole live stream, I've been talking to y'all simps, man. You ask them, how was you paying the bills before you met me? And see what they say. Obviously they was, right? You know what I mean? Obviously they was, you know what I mean? They was figuring it out. Come on, man. They running game on y'all, man. Like I said, Khalees is in it to win it. Khalees went from child support, 50,000 a month, the most 51,000 a month, the most. Now Khalees is with Bill Murray. Now, how old is Bill Murray? If y'all don't understand, Bill Murray and Khalees. Yeah, yeah, Khalees is with Bill Murray. 74. He said, look up Yada Awakening, the biggest sip. Oh my God. I never heard of him. Who? Yada Awakening, the biggest sip. Minister. Who, him? Him? He's the biggest simp in the game? That's the biggest simp in the game? King Simpleton? That's him right there. That's King Simpleton. That's King Simp right there. That's it. Yeah, that's a big simp right there. That's a big simp right there. Yeah, woman. Oh man. If he, yeah, yeah, that's a simp. That's a simp. Yeah, look at one of his videos about men giving them money. So he's okay with men giving him money. Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. He's okay with men giving him money. To he breaks uh that's King Simp. Oh, hell no, this shit, yo, bro, gotta be careful, bro. Almost ran into a virus trying to click on one of these links. I'm good. Uh, direct deposit. Man, they've been saying that forever, man. The IRS been saying that forever, man. That they're gonna direct deposit $2,000 to everybody's bank account. They've been saying that since last year, man. I ain't see that 2,000 yet, man. I ain't see that $2,000 yet. The IRS today announced $2,000 direct deposit for all. I ain't see that money yet. They cap as hell, man. But yeah, I clicked the link, and it damn near took me to a virus. I had to get the hell out of there. So I gotta watch it on YouTube. Yeah, look up one of his videos about men giving them money. You know, now, if it's your wife, cool. Now, I mean, if y'all in this together, I ain't talking about no wife. I'm talking about a woman you just met, like Lisa Ray, and they got these demands. You know what I'm saying? It's a different ballpark when you don't even know her, and she already said you got to pay them bills. You got to. That's what this whole live stream been about. It's not about if you've been in a relationship for 10 years. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a new relationship. Like Lisa Ray says, she is giving a proposition. When you meet me, you got to be able to pay all my bills. That's what I'm talking about. That is a whore. That is a prostitute. Respectfully, it is. Because you're taking money in front. Because obviously, if I meet you, you're Lisa Ray. Here's the money for your bills. I could sleep with you. That's what it was about. When you see me, give me money for my bills. Don't don't talk to me like no. I want money up front. That's Lisa Ray, and that's what she's saying, bro. She like, yo, I want the money up front. So this whole stream been about women like that. I'm not talking about if you're in a relationship and you do for your woman, you do for your wife. That's traditional. But to not even know me and to already want money out of me for our first meetup. Now that's propositioning for failure from the beginning, and men walk right into it. And a lot of men just walk into it because, like Derek said, they're not disciplined enough with their rod. Pause. They ain't disciplined enough to understand, bro. That rod down there is a living member. Like it got a mind of its own. You gotta control it down there. You gotta control that. That got a mind of its own. Especially when a female know and she brush up on you, she trying to run the game on you the same way you try to run game on her. A female will run game on you by brushing up on you and, hey, ma, chill, don't do that. You too close. You gotta create distance too. Don't fall for it. Yo, ma, you too close. Can you back up a little bit, please? Can you back up? I know what you're doing. Chill out. A lot of men fell for it. Tupac, Mike Tyson, Kobe Bryant. They're, like, you gotta understand the game they play, bro. It's a very serious game. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta know how to control this. That's a living, it got a mind of its own. That got a mind of its own. But you gotta control it, man. That's what Derek said, man. That ain't no joke, man. Ain't no joke, man. They really set you up, man. Shannon Sharp had to pay out 10 million. Y'all done forgot. Until the next simp comes around and gotta pay out multi-millions, and then y'all remember. I don't forget of all the victims, the past victims. I remember them. But this microwave generation, they forget. They forgot about Shannon Sharp. He had to, man. Yo, salute to Stockton, California. Yo, JBM, man, salute to you, man. But yeah, Shannon Sharp had to pay out $10 million for his you know what I mean? Monique warned them. Monique told them, yo, stay away from these young girls. They ain't about nothing. Shannon Sharp didn't listen to Monique, and it cost them negative $10 million from his bank account. Just for them to not put out a video of Shannon Sharp getting screwed in his ass. It got to be some gay stuff. That's the only reason Shannon Sharp paid 10 million. So he don't get screwed. You know what I'm saying? Think about it like that. Why would he pay $10 million if it wasn't something that's crazy? Because if it's something that's not crazy, put it out. Put it out. But if it's something crazy, and here's 10 million, take it. Take the money. And that's Shannon Sharp. Take the money. Because I don't need this coming out. That's the game they run on y'all. And that's another female who caught 10 million. And what about Khalees, who caught 51 million from Nas? And what about Lisa Ray, who got men lined up around the block ready to pay all her bills, and she has over $4 million in her network. That's Lisa Ray. How much is Lisa Ray's network? That's Lisa Ray, a multimillionaire. Lisa Ray McCoy network is estimated to be approximately $4 million. So she got $4 million, but she want men to pay all her bills. What kind? Come on, man. What kind of stuff is? Talk about that. You know what I'm saying? You want all men. You want every man you encounter to pay your bills, and you 50s, man. How old is Lisa Ray? You 58. You 58 years old, and you want all the men to pay your bills. You 58 with a network of over $4 million, and you want men to pay your bills? Like, come on, man. Like just cause you old, bro, you still an idiot. You're still dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? So old age does not equate to wisdom. 58 and still acting like a fucking child. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's like, like make it make sense, bro. It be the old people, bro, be acting like children. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You 58. You can't figure it out yet. You know what? You're gonna be 70, still moving like a kid. You gotta grow up, man. When is she gonna grow up? It works for her. Yeah, it works for her. I guess it do, but I'm trying to point it out that it destroys other relationships for the women who look up to her. Cause now women look up to her, the young girls, and they think that's the standard for every man. So it works for her, but it destroys other relationships for other people. So I don't just think about her, because she is a public figure who said this on the social media. So if she kept it to herself, then I wouldn't be talking about it. I could only talk about it because she put it on the social media. That's the only reason I could talk about it, right? That's the only reason we know about it, because she said it. You know what I mean? Figured it out. See? You a simp. Oh, you're probably a female. So you're a simp. You're a simp, or you probably a female who thinks like her. It is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? That is a whore. Okay? That's a whore. So you know what I'm saying? That's a whore, period, man. At the end of the day, that's a whore, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't standards. Because anybody could pay your bills, but that don't mean that's a good person. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could pay your bills, but you don't know who you inviting into your house around you. Just because you could pay your bills, it's a lot of bad people out there that could pay bills, but she ain't in it for the standards. She ain't in it for screening people. So a serial killer could pay your bills. What that means? Lisa Ray gonna sleep with a serial killer? Because obviously she ain't looking for a relationship. She just looking for transactions. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand when she say that, it's not for a relationship. It's for all you men who could, like all you men who got money, come sleep with me. So you gotta understand. Know what I'm saying? And she's 58 thinking like this. Why is she married? So who is immature? A 58-year-old woman who's saying all men have to pay my bills, even though I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm not married. That's a red flag right there. So when you gonna settle? Oh, you ain't gonna never settle down. You're gonna be like this till you're 80. So who is really immature? Like, bro, make it make sense. And this is what she's telling the girls who look up to her. So who's really immature? A 58-year-old woman who is not married, who's still looking for handouts. Still looking for handouts. Lisa Ray, even though you're a millionaire, you're still looking for handouts. Come on, man. Get out my chat. Get out my chat, man. Get out my chat, man. She's still looking for handouts. At 58, you still looking for men to pay your bills, and is she proud? Well, like I would respect it if she ain't tell us. Then I wouldn't have nothing to talk about. But for you to get on the social media and talk about it at 58, so proud of it, you could have kept that to yourself and have them do it behind the scenes, right or wrong. She could have had a man do it behind the scenes. But when you go and tell us to show off to us, to throw it in our face, that yeah, man, I got that to throw it in our face that every man that deal with me, he gotta pay my bills. That's what you're trying to do. You throw it in our face. Like, yo, every man that deal with me, ladies, and then she's speaking to the ladies too. Every man that deal with me, ladies, they gotta pay all my bills. And then you go to her network and she's a multi-millionaire. Come on, man. That's a young girl. Yeah. She 58 thinking like this. And there's somebody in the chat saying I'm immature for speaking out about it. She said I'm immature. So obviously it's a female that had to block her. A female said I'm immature, that Lisa Ray is right and I'm wrong. She's a whore just like her. Obviously, the female that I blocked in the chat is a whore, just like Lisa Ray. Respectfully, cause you don't see nothing wrong with that at 58. That that's what young girls do. Pay my bills and man, you stable enough to pay your own damn bills. You 58, man. So that means you ain't bringing no 50-50 to the table. It's straight 100%. You got to pay everything. And she pays nothing. Lisa Ray pays nothing. You pay. And you don't find nothing wrong with that? Miss Peggington? Come on, man. And she don't find nothing wrong with that. Grown woman don't need a man. Exactly. Lisa Ray shouldn't need a man. Why do you need a man? For what? You need a man to what? Pay your bills? You got over $4 million. What you need a man for? A grown woman wouldn't need a man. Exactly. She is still a child at 58. You still a child. Like, bro, age don't mean you grow up, bro. It's your actions. Now I'm saying you 58. Still a child. I don't get it. Like, when do you start to grow up in your mind, mentally? That's kid stuff. It's crazy when you have a girlfriend, my wife on the side, and you're paying for everything that. Man, listen, man. Lisa Ray want all the thugs, all the dope boys, all the drug dealers. So, would she bring that into a house? Cause they could pay her bills too. So would she be okay if a drug dealer came to her door because she put, she put out the advertisement. Everybody, if you could pay my bills, you could come sleep with me. So she put out the advertisement. So what if drug dealers come to her door, scam artists? You know what I mean? Because they got money too. They could pay your bills too. So what are you saying? Like, come on, man. Yeah, that's what she need, a drug dealer. Speak for yourself when you say, I don't want a traditional woman. You speak for yourself, bro. Like, I don't follow what nobody do. I'm on my own timing, so I want a traditional woman. I want a female who's not about finances, who know how to do for self. Because that's a that's the first sign of wisdom, self-preservation, male or female. Female got to know how to preserve herself. Female got to know how to be virtuous and got to know how to do things and not rely on a man. At the end of the day, you can't rely on me as I won't rely on you. You know, I need an independent woman who knows how to, a boss chick. That's what I look for, a boss chick who ain't out here for handouts like Lisa Ray. She looking for a handout. A multi-millionaire looking for a handout. I see that very alarming. Very alarming. Because now I got to think all females are like that. All females are like Lisa Ray. They got millions of dollars, but they want us to be broke. They want to suck us dry of our money, man, of our finances, while they build up and they stock up all their money. Females never like to spend money, man. You know, females never like to spend money, man. Latinas, black, white, Chinese, it don't matter, man. It's a mentality thing, man. It's a mentality thing. They're all gonna think like that. Once they see a come up, especially a come up, oh, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Listen, man. White boys, whoever, they all simping, man. Simping don't have to be a color, man. You understand what I'm saying? She put out the advertisement to anybody who could pay her bills. Man, if you SpongeBob and you could pay Lisa Ray bills, she gonna sleep with you. If you Barney and you could pay Lisa Ray bills, meaning you could be yellow, you could be purple, she don't care. Come on, man. You think you think a whore care about your skin color, man? All they care about is that green paper. So you thinking small, man. You thinking small. They think about that green paper. If Barney came about, Lisa Ray would put Barney into her bedroom. She don't give a damn. All she sees is that money, man. Yo, friend zone millionaire. So to you, man. Good morning, my guy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I take care of minds. It is what it is. It's like Pip said. At the end of the day, like, if you're with her, that's okay. But I'm talking about up front, when you just meet that female for the first time. Like Lisa Ray said, when you meet me, you got to be able to pay my bills. That's what I'm talking about. The first meetup. If you are bringing up finances in the first meetup, I can't deal with you. That's what I'm talking about. Finances is being brought up in the first meetup with Lisa Ray. She don't want to get to know you. She want to know if you got money first. Then everything will come after. So she's propositioning. Do you have money to pay bills? Now we could talk. That's what this whole thing been about. And that's not, that's not for no stand-up guy. Any guy who dealing with Lisa Ray, I know what you about. Because she tells you what I'm about this. You got to pay all my bills, period. You want to get between my legs, you got to pay all her bills. Yeah, they pay their own bills. Or that's why I say, how was you maintaining your bills before you met me? You know what I mean? Like, how was you maintaining your bills before you met me? Before this proposition, how do you maintain your bills last month? Matter of fact, how do you maintain your bills 2-3 months ago prior, before I am standing in front of you? How do you maintain that? And then I will go to your finances, because you're a public figure. And I would be like, Lisa Ray wants me to pay all her bills, and she is a multi-millionaire. Like that, man, I wouldn't even entertain that. I wouldn't even entertain her. So anybody who entertains her and didn't go to her finances, you an idiot. You a dummy. I want to see some females that were down for the cover. They were pulling, man, listen, man. Them females, you know, is rare. Them females like that, they don't make them no more. They don't make females like that. Them females is rare. Now we got, you know, and then they always say they want a high value man. I want a high value woman. Where is a high value woman? Where is the high value woman? Everybody else talk about a high value man this, high value man this. Where's a high value woman when you need one? Talk about that. We never talk about the woman. We always talk about men. And I'm tired of that. We gotta start talking about women too, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. We never talk about women. We never talk about Lisa Ray, what she said. Y'all look right past it. Come on, man. What she said, I'm like, what? That's what nah. I'm like, nah, she tripping. You tripping. Let me go to your let me go to your financial status. Oh yeah, you tripping all the way. You tripping without the luggage. You tripping. I'm from the old school, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, we had game, bro. Females know if you have money, pay your own. I am paying for I'm telling you, they like they like a used Ferrari. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. So when you broke, they could smell a broke one. They curb you real quick. That's why when you broke, you gotta meet them when you broke, bro. Don't meet them when you rich or when you got your bag up. You meet a female when you broke, cause you wanna see if they down with you when you broke, cause you know you gonna get up. You know, you're smart enough to figure it out and figure out the finances and figure out how to get money. You're smart enough to do that. But you gotta test them, bro. I want you to be down with me when I'm broke, bro. So when we rich together, it's real. Cause any female could deal with you when you rich. But when you broke, that's when you really see who really down for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm tired of the dating game. That dating game is cooked. But when you broke, man, you really see who down for you, man. When you broke, that's why when you broke, you really gotta, watch and be observant, bro. Cause you're gonna get up, and then everybody gonna be friendly, super friendly, extra friendly to you, extra fake, cause you up. But they're realists, or they be their real self when you ain't got nothing to offer. That's when your true friends will still be there for you. That's my true friends who was there when I was broke, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with that. You're talking to the 1%er. You already know, man. Yeah, like that's why the exception, my guy. Real recognize real. That's why we the exception, man. That's why we the exception, homie. And you just proved the point. We the exception. We the 1%ers, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's why I come on here and I talk it, man. I'm real with it, man. I ain't gonna come on here and cap and show y'all all the money. Even though I got money. I got money, but that's not what this about. You dig what I'm saying? Come on, man. This is about being real, man. I'm being down and being true to myself, man. Like I'm down for my friends for real. But I also want a female that same way with the same traits. Like Shorty, man, you gotta be down with me when I was struggling. Cause I wanna see you deal with me when I'm struggling. So we struggle together. So when we get up, we eat together, man. Come on, man. Don't come around when it's fair weather. Now you a fair weather girlfriend. The same as fair weather friends. You got fair weather girlfriends. Who only come around when the weather's nice. When the money's nice. When the money's nice and right. That's when they come around. But they watch from a distance. They watch you struggle with no help. They don't even help you when you're struggling. But they watch. They watch. And when you make it, now they come forward and come on, man. I ain't got time for the games they play, bro. I'm too seasoned at this to be caught up with any Lisa Rays, and I'm too seasoned for the Lisa Rays, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if I had it like that, you know, it shows you could smash Lisa Ray. Anybody could smash Lisa Ray one night. All right, Lisa Ray, here's some money, pay your bills. Bang, 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 you clap those cheeks. It's that easy. That's what Lisa Ray is showing me. Here's some money, pay your bills. Toss it on a bed, and you know what I mean? You have your way with her. That's what she's telling y'all. Just toss the money in the bed. That's all Lisa Ray's saying. You want to deal with me? Pay. Okay, here's some money. Take that. And it's too easy. I want a woman like that. That tells I got a house, three sports, pay themselves. Exactly, man. Let them play themselves, man. You don't ever bring them into your world, into that, because now they're gonna get too comfortable. Now, when you bring them into your world and you bring them into your nice house, your nice surroundings, they don't want to leave. They don't want to leave. They think they moving in. Bro, I'm telling you, they become squatters overnight. Now you got a squatter like, yo, shorty, you gotta go. You gotta go. This, I know it's comfortable, but this ain't for you. Like, you gotta be mindful of them. I'm telling you, females looking to be saved out here. Lisa Ray looking to be like, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. See that came to my mind. Like, you gotta listen to these songs. These songs define our, bro. Don't save her. That's 3 6 Mafia. Don't save Lisa Ray. Don't save her. You gonna save? She wanna be saved. Lisa Ray out here like, save me. Somebody save me. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. I ain't saving nothing, man. That's why when two women are down, that's why my two women are down one. That's what's up, man. You know you're gonna find the down ones. I mean, that's why you gotta test them. You gotta test your women. You gotta test your friends. I test my friends by telling them no. You cannot tell your friends yes for everything. Because I want to see how you react to a no. Can you take a no? Because if you cannot take a no, you cannot be my friend no more. Because I'm not supposed to tell you yes for everything. Nah, that's not how this works. I'm gonna tell you no. And I want to see how you react to it. So you gotta test your friends and you gotta test these females that, you know what I mean? To see if you're really down. Or you just trying to get a free meal. You trying to get a free ride. This ain't that, homie. I'm too seasoned at this. I'm testing y'all. I'm gonna tell you no. I'm gonna tell you no. See how you react to it. Then if you react to it in the right way, then I might tell you yes after. And then I might tell you, yo, man, I'm just testing you. Now, if you fail the test, then it's a permanent no. But if you pass the test, I might say, yo, you know what? I'm just playing with you. Here you go. Just test them, bro. You got to test your. Listen, man. Indeed, I just keep listening to Cash Over 55 by Ice Cube and others. They were right. Cash over. Listen, man. Listen, man. Cash over. Man, I listen to Too Short, man. You know what I mean? You gotta listen to Too Short. I had a whole lot in my lifetime. I've been best with the game. Always say the right lines. Had a few prostitutions if you knew the truth. They like pimps. You can't let them do it to you. She ain't no sucker. I know the rich man. She wanna be a pretty woman loving a rich man. She was drop top riding. She ain't a pimp. Stop lying. Won't you get some money? Stick to the business. Think about the real cause that live this street life. Make the respect your game. You bought the diamonds and cars. Trick, that's a shame. Say what you want. Cause I still figure. She lucky cause you couldn't be like the real. Yo, she was a hustler by nature. And you was just faker than the average cent. Trying to battle pimp. Too short. Crazy ass man. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Listen, man. Too Short told you, man. Too Short was talking about Lisa Ray, man. You know what I mean? They said I was 20 years old, and she was holding since I was in the ninth grade, man. You know what I'm saying? Since I was in the ninth grade, they've been running game. You don't think Lisa Ray been living this way forever? I do. I think she was living like this forever. That's Lisa Ray for you. Living like that forever, you know what I'm saying? I guarantee you she was, you know what I'm saying? Word up. Short dog. Yeah, Too Short, man. Short dog in the building. Word. She wanna be a pretty woman, loving a rich man. She wanna shit. Drop top riding. You wanna pimp fake, can stop lying. The old time poet, short dog, Too Short. Know what I'm saying? Word. I love Too Short, man. Too Short on the track with Biggie. So that goes to show you, Biggie loved the West Coast. Like Biggie had love for the West, man. You know what I'm saying? So like I know why the West Coast was hating Big, man. When Big had love for the West, man. Big was doing songs with Too Short. Big had him going back to Cali. Big had love for the West, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Big had love for the West, man. When the la hits the lyrics, just spit ya. Hit so hard that your hat can't fit ya. Either I'm with ya or against ya. Format bet ya. Back to the maze I sent ya. You talking to the rap inventor. Nigga with the game type fifth, the flame right. Spell my name right. B-I-double-G-I-E. Lights out, price out. Me and CZ Leo. Getting hair for some chick he know. See, it's all about the cheddar. Nobody do it better. Going back to Cali strictly for the weather, women, and the weed. Sticky green, no seeds, but seeds. Papa ain't soft, dead up in the hood. Ain't no love lost. Got me licked up. Who drunk the licks up? Mad cause I got my forfeit. The game is mine. I'ma spell my name one more time. Check it. It's the NOTORIO. You just lay down slow. Recognize a real dawn when you see one. Sipping on booze in the house of blues. I'm going back to Cali. Come on, man. Cali got gunplay. Models on the runway. Same Biggie, give me one more chance. On the freeway, the NYC way, on the celly with my homeboy land. Pass ass from left to right. Only got 5 blunts left to light. I'm set tonight. Television, the Versace stores. Till I ain't got no more. Only in LA, but some bitches ballet. Rub it in their tummy, lick it, say it's gummy. Come on, man. You know, Biggie got love for yeah, dropping though. We're not having no shit. You might have to review his situation. I know his situation with E40. Yeah, like his situation with E40. I definitely know all of that, man. But just you know, Big said what he said. He has a right to his opinion. And when he came to Cali, E40, had a fake concert or fake, like a fake party or something. And E40 men ran down on Biggie. You dig what I'm saying? They ran down on Biggie, and they had the Mac 10 out on Biggie. Biggie got E40 on the phone, and they squashed it like bosses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a bad situation, man. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, that man got a right to his opinion, man. Now I mean somebody say I'm corny. If I mean somebody on, okay, cool, it is what it is. I ain't gonna kill them, man. Everybody got right to his opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? E40 was out of pocket for that, man. E40 need to check itself for that, man. If that man say he don't like it, okay, cool, whatever, man. It's America, man. You say what you want. But I ain't gonna run down on you and try to kill you for your opinion. I thought that was always whack, bro. With E40 situation, I thought that was uncalled for. You know what I'm saying? It's uncalled for, man. You know what I mean? You set up a fake club. You set up, you know what I mean? A fake, come on, bro. You trying to kill the man? Just for saying he don't like your style and you corny and he don't like, okay, cool, what? So what? Everybody ain't gonna like my flow. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like I just didn't like it, but I respect that they got on the phone and all that. Yeah, those yo, yo, those Bay dudes is very militant, bro. Yeah, them Oakland dudes and all that. Yeah, man, it's some militant dudes, man. It's a whole different area over there, man. Yeah, this a yeah, bro. Yo, it's crazy. Cause after E40 got on the phone and tell them dudes, yo, leave it alone, they still wanted to kill him, bro. They still wanted to kill him. Like even though E40 told them chill, stand down, one of them was still like, yo, man, still anxious to, like, bro, play the Mount Westwood E40, Too Short, Ice Cube. Yeah, man, I like E40. I rock with E40. Tell me when to go. 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 Dum 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 dum. Tell me when to. I rock with E40, man. I like E40. You know what I mean? I rock with E40. I like Oakland, man, cause Oakland don't be on that tripping on. California is a big place, man. The West Side, California, they section off crazy. Like Oakland is like a real city within California. It's like a real city, man. Oakland is like a Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I compare Oakland to. Oakland is like a Chicago inside of a California. You know what I'm saying? Just Oakland. Spice One, West Coast. Yeah, shout out to the West Coast, man. I rock with the West Coast, man. I rock with I used to live in San Francisco. I never went to Oakland without a tour guide. Same thing with me. Like I ain't never ventured to parts of Brooklyn if I ain't gotta be there. I'm the same way. If I ain't gotta be in your hood, I'm not venturing over there. I'm not coming over there. Cause I ain't gotta be there. I'm the same way. It's parts of Brooklyn that I ain't never been in my whole life. And I've been over here for 40 years. Keep the sneak. Keep the sneak. It's Keep the Sneak, not Keith. I think it's Keep the Sneak. Keep the Sneak. What about Tupac? He got his start in Oakland. Yeah, Tupac, definitely Tupac. Yeah, but it's beyond Tupac, man. You know, come on, man. We talking about, we talking about gangster. We talking about Dr. Dre. Even the game. You gotta put credit for the game for going to the biggest label, and he was a branch off to the West Coast for G Unit. So G Unit had members from the East Coast, Lloyd Banks. G Unit had members from the South, Young Buck, and G Unit had members from the West Coast, Game. And Game was putting on for the West Coast in 2002. You know what I mean? I remember them songs with Game and Dr. Dre and all them putting on for the West Coast. What about Exhibit? Exhibit is, you know what I mean? Exhibit. Everything what you get now. Start the whole go proud. Full flesh and bone. From I'm feeling right at home. What you see is what you get now. Start to make the Exhibit, man. I like Exhibit too, man. What about Exhibit? You said, and why did he die? Who you talking about? Yo, what you talking about? J. Mac Dre is definitely a legend, man. Mac Dre, like, why do all that? Oh man, yo. So salute to Mac Dre. Mac Dre began called out in a lot of songs, saluted in a lot of songs. Definitely, you gotta say Mac Dre. Gotta say Mac Dre. Like they put on for the West, Kendrick, Barry Drake, 12 feet deep, and that's that's a battle, bro. It's a between Drake and Kendrick. Between West Coast and Toronto. And you only can declare a winner when the streets has spoken. And once that Not Like Us dropped, that not only was that a West Coast anthem that the West could celebrate, but that hit the clubs in New York City like a tidal wave. That hit the clubs in Miami like a tidal wave. Before the battle was even over, Rick Ross was in the club playing Not Like Us. Viral. Then that's is all West. Yo, bro, that's a whole West Coast beat. You know what I mean? All the way, bro. You could tell a West Coast anthem. You know what I mean? He was dead. That that's where you know, like, yo, he can't recover from this song. This is a hit. This is a diss song, but it's also a hit. It's super viral. It it's over. Especially if the alcoholics exhibit. Yeah, man. We're definitely associated with the West Coast. Yeah, man. Salute to the West Coast, man. You know what I mean? Yo, JBM, let me get you out of here, man. You ain't gonna disrespect Biggie in my chat, man. If I'm showing love to the West Coast, why are you gonna disrespect the East Coast? You're a clown, man. You know what I mean? On this platform, I could easily disrespect the West Coast, but I'm not immature like you. So I'm gonna block your goofy ass up out of here. No disrespect to no coast, all right? It's real people everywhere in the West, real people on the East, it's real people in the South that rock with me. You dig what I'm saying? So we, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. You know? Yeah, he been blocked. He been blocked, man. Like no disrespect, man, to nobody. That's what got us in this problem in the first place, man. People just wild disrespectful for no reason. You know what I mean? Disrespectful for no reason, and that's what got us here in the first place, man. You know? Yeah, but he been blocked, man. Word up. Yeah, but I'ma holler at y'all, man. Y'all hit the like button for your boy, man. Let me go charge up my phone. I'll be back later. Yeah, man. But Lisa Ray, man. Lisa Ray is is an embarrassment to women of age. Lisa Ray is 58. She's an embarrassment to women of age, bro. To know that she still got this mind frame that can you pay my bills? You know what I mean? It's like a Beyonce old childish song. Can you pay my bills? Pay the telephone bill. Like that's Lisa Ray. An embarrassment to women, and a lot of young girls gonna look up to her and think that that's what she gotta do. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Cause she good looking and she get away with it. Yo, her body is still crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why she's still doing that mind frame, bro. Cause she's 58, but her body still look like 20 something, bro. But man, go sit your old butt down. You know what I'm saying? Lisa Ray, go sit your old butt down, man. Just cause your body's still banging, bro. Humble yourself. You know what I mean? Man, I got a crazy 6 pack and I got tattoos on my stomach. Tattoos on, my body banging, but I could care less, bro. Like, that don't define me. But that define Lisa Ray. And at that age, I get it. You 58 and you look amazing. I get it. But humble yourself, sister. You a daughter of Zion, man. You a daughter of the Lord, man. You don't think the Lord watching down on you being so childish, man? You a daughter of Zion, man. Calm that down, man. Yeah, she a lost cause, man. She a lost cause, man. A lot of 28, yeah, they wish they could look, exactly. They wish it could look like her. But Lisa Ray letting that go to her head. She letting that go to her head, and now she crashing out. She crashing out. That's a whore. That's a whore to me. Can you pay my bills? I just want your money. That is a whore to me. That is a whore to me. That's not a virtuous woman. That's not a woman of high standards. Looking for men to pay your bills, looking for a man to give you a handout, it's not a virtuous woman. It's not. I'm sorry, Lisa Ray. You're not a virtuous woman with that statement that you put on the internet. Again, if you had kept that behind closed doors, I wouldn't be able to talk about it. I wouldn't know about it because you get your simps behind closed doors. Now, when you broadcast your advertisement to the world, now you want simps all across the world. So you're not satisfied with the simps you was getting behind closed doors. Now you want worldwide simps. You want simps from everywhere because you're advertising it. So obviously you want some new simps that's going to be in your DMs that meet the obligations that you set. Okay, you can pay my bills. Okay, come over. Okay, you can pay my bills. Okay, come over. Okay, you can pay. And this is a multi-millionaire woman. It's a multi-millionaire woman, man. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all gotta understand, man, what y'all dealing with, man. When they tell you up front, man, when they tell you who they are, believe them. When they tell you who they are, believe them. Don't say, oh, nah, you know, that's who she is. She's telling you who I am. She's telling you. Gotta believe them. A female, yeah, you must add value, bro. Like, I'm like that's a turn off. I curve her. She don't add no value to me. Lisa Ray, you a turn off. Like, okay, you looked it good, but the words that came out your mouth is a turn off. I don't even, well, like my thing went, like my thing went up, but when she said that, my thing went down. It went down. Like, like my thing is not even receptive to you no more because of your stupid statement. That one statement you made. The same way men could talk themselves out of, getting the drawers, females could talk their way out of men being with them just by one statement you made. That one statement you made, I said, I'm good. I wouldn't even if I had the money to pay your bills, I wouldn't do it. Just because I got the money to do it, even if I won't do it, bro. Just because I got the money and you fine. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I got the money, but I ain't doing it. How about that? How about that? I got the money. I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. A female must add value. Exactly. You got to add value. You got to add value, mama. That's what I'm looking for. A virtuous woman who's going to add value. You got standards. You got a lot going for you. And I'm like, you go, girl. You do your thing. You motivate me. You go, girl. That's what I'm looking for. Those kind of chicks get bored, start some BS and make an excuse to do. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know that, man. You know that's in the back of their mind. And then if they don't break up with you, they start some BS to have emotional sex, makeup sex. That's another thing that's in the female's repertoire. Let's start, nowadays we call it a play. That's the famous word. So females will do a play to get mad at you to have makeup sex. Like a female ever told y'all that? A female told me the source. A female said she would do a play and she did it on me. I'm the one she did it on. So like if, like my friend that's a girl, no, she did it to me and told me that's why she was doing it. For the makeup sex. So the play was ran on me while it was happening in real time. And I had to deal with it. I'm like, oh shit. I never forgot what she told me, bro. Never forgot what she told me, bro. I'm like, oh, word, that's why you do all this to me, get me mad, and then you just know, so we can have makeup sex? I'm like, come on, man. Just so we can have makeup sex. I'm like, Yo, yo, you can hear me? You can hear me? You good? Yo, yeah, you can hear me? Yo, still muted? I know. It, nah, should be good. Let me see. I think the comments froze for a sec. Yeah, but I appreciate y'all, man, for being in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go charge up my phone, man. What is song? 7%. That's that gas. That's that gas. Yeah, but my phone is 7%, y'all. Yeah, but this was a good conversation. A lot of females out here move the way Lisa Ray does. Even though Lisa Ray is 58, she been probably moving this way since she got divorced from her husband in the 1990s. She was divorced because her husband seen through her BS, and she never been married since. So she ain't been married in over damn near 20 something years. Lisa Ray ain't been married and she's a 50 something, still thinking with this mind frame. I just have to bring it to light to show y'all. Age don't equate to wisdom. Age don't equate to wisdom. This is a child thinking. A child thinks like this. You know what I'm saying? A child. Martin, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm out the building.